Okay guys, let's go check out the other projects. Really. Go on, get back. Alright, this is the new boat. It's a 1960 Lone Star. I want to say it's the Lone Star Capri, but I'm not sure which model it is. It had a little goofy homemade windshield over there, so I took that off and we started peeling stuff back and discovered that it had had a fire under here before, so we're gonna repair that and fix all the other spots that are messed up. It had a piece of wood covering the whole dash, so I took that all off and the control box here was mounted up here like this, and so I'm going to space it out a little bit away from there, and of course fix it because this has the Evinrude Lark IV engine, so it's the Selectric electronic shift thing. The buttons broke at one point, so somebody put this switch in there to operate it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. Obviously finding the shift buttons for a 1962 Outboard is not easy, so we may just have to figure out something else. The seats are in pretty good shape. Obviously they came out of a newer boat. And then I went and bought a new fuel tank. Before I had started tearing into anything, I got it to run, and it ran alright. It'll sit there and idle, but it doesn't want to. You know, it takes a lot of fussing with it to get it to sit there and idle. So we took the electric start off and the alternator off and discovered that a lot of the hoses, the fuel hoses and vacuum hoses are pretty nasty. Especially this one here. Runs from the bottom of the case into the top there. It's pretty bad. And we got some wiring and stuff like that to address, and I may take these fuel pumps apart and fix them, but they seem to work. This vacuum line actually seems okay. This main one, it's got newer plugs and wires on it. And then over here is where we start running into the fun. I think this safety cutout switch needs replaced. And I have a wire that comes from up under there and runs to nothing. It's just got a stripped off end, and it was sitting just like that. So if somebody knows what that wire goes to, that'd be helpful. The motor seemed to start at the ignition key, but it wouldn't turn off, so I'm wondering if maybe that's a ground for that. But like I said, I'll probably do the vacuum hoses, all that good stuff. The inside actually looks pretty clean. I haven't found any corrosion on any of it yet. My little, let's see if I can find it there. My little roller ball here is pretty grooved right there, so. But overall, for a 1962 Outboard, it seems to be in pretty good shape. The reason I'm pulling the carb off is because when I was running it, it was getting lots of black, oily, like unburnt fuel coming out of it. And when I shut it off and took it out of the water, it continued to drip all that black sooty crap out of it, so I'm taking the carb off, see if that helps that problem. And then I changed the lower fluid in it, which was pretty nasty. You know, it was white and foamy like they normally are when they haven't been maintained anyway. But like I said, everything works. You know, it's got old wiring on it, so all of this will have to be fixed. carbs over here. This is what it looked like coming out. It's got a typical cork float that looks like somebody tried to seal it with something. And all the jets are in pretty much the condition you would expect to find them in. No real corrosion, just a little dirty. The float bowl didn't have any icky stuff in it, so obviously somebody was running clear premium. And I took the thermostat housing off. And everything in there actually didn't look too bad. There's a thermostat. It could probably stand to be replaced, but everything works right. The little ball in there moves around. So with a little bit of work, she'll be a good solid runner. Oh, and then the other thing we're going to do is, like any other boat, go through all the wiring. Because like I said, it does start and run, but this is just a big mess. And it's got some nice exposed wiring there. So we'll have to address all that. I think I'm going to take the entire main engine harness apart, and then I've already got, as you can see, I've got all the front harness out, so we'll get that all fixed and hopefully here soon have a video of it running in a barrel nice.